Ivanka Trump is known for many things: her role in the White House, her marriage to Jared Kushner, her relationship with her father, and more. Despite the politics and the drama, Ivanka is arguably most known for her expensive style. Here are the most expensive outfits she's ever worn. Ivanka Trump has been known to travel internationally with her father as part of his White House entourage, and she has stunned while doing so. During a trip to the United Kingdom, Ivanka attended an evening with her father, the U.S. ambassador to the UK, Robert Wood Johnson, and Prince Charles and Camilla, according to the Daily Mail. Ivanka looked beautiful in an off-white gown that featured a dramatic shoulder design and brooch, and she paired the look with pumps, a clutch, and gorgeous earrings. Here are the cost details. The dress, called the Kora from London-based label Safiyaa, set the first daughter back about $1,600. The shoes, which featured crystals in the design, were from designer Jimmy Choo and cost about $860. The price of Ivanka's earrings was not disclosed, but we can imagine, given the designer nature of her look, that they cost a pretty penny. She topped off the look with a sleek bun hairstyle and classic makeup. Ivanka Trump pulled out all the stops for her father's first official state dinner in the White House, and if you thought that a dress worth $1,600 was a lot, brace yourselves. For this occasion, Ivanka opted for a pink tulle gown from designer Rodarte that set her back $12,888, as reported by Yahoo Life. The dress was reportedly crafted to swathe the figure and featured soft ruffles, a boat neckline, and a V-shaped design in the back. The focal point of the gown was the floral embellishment located at the waistline, which bled into the multi-tiered skirt. As Yahoo put it, save it for the most elegant of occasions, and Ivanka did just that. Just like so many other fashion choices, pantsuits have become surprisingly political in recent years, and Ivanka Trump opted for one such powerful look while at the 2019 Milken Institute Global Conference in Beverly Hills, California. While at the event, she opted for a powder blue pantsuit by the designer Partow, as noted by AOL, and looked right in line with the conference's panel, which included advisors from Lockheed Corporation, Visa, and Alphabet. Let's break down the outfit. The blazer alone was $1,895. The flared leg trousers that accompanied the suit were $1,544, giving the suit as a whole a $3,440 price tag. She paired the look with a white button-up blouse and a pair of black suede pumps from designer John Vito Rossi, which set her back $675. To top off a very expensive day look, Ivanka chose to go with big, loose curls and minimal jewelry, only going for a pair of stud earrings and, of course, her wedding band. Ivanka Trump's trip to the United Kingdom really saw her go for broke, and we can't blame her. And from the looks of it, the first daughter did some digging into the go-to designers of the UK's royal ladies, as she channeled one of Kate Middleton's favorites while in London in 2019. While attending a ceremony at Westminster Abbey, Ivanka wore an ensemble by designer Alessandra Rich, a favorite of Middleton and her sister, Pippa. As noted by the Evening Standard, Ivanka made sure to stick to the royal dress code and opted for a more modest look. The Alessandra Rich design featured a white skirt with pleated details and a peplum-style jacket, and Ivanka paired the look with a decadent crystal belt at the waist. In pure London style, Ivanka wore a fascinator and kept her blonde hair straight and neat. Now for the cost. The skirt was a modest $1,109, and the jacket was a cute $2,021, bringing the total to the Alessandra Rich design to $3,130. It seems that most ladies are prepared to spend a pretty penny on their wedding dress, and Ivanka Trump was no exception. While some modern brides might have channeled Sophie's dress from Mamma Mia or even Carrie Bradshaw's gorgeous look from Sex and the City, Ivanka opted for a Grace Kelly-inspired design. Her gown for the celebratory day was a custom-made Vera Wang design, which featured 3/4-length sleeves and layers upon layers of Chantilly and Lyon lace, as noted by Pop Sugar. The dress weighed about 50 pounds and was stitched together by 28 seamstresses. The cost? Well, the dress itself was estimated to set Ivanka back, or her father, depending on who was paying, about $50,000, but that's not even the half of it. As noted by The Cut, Ivanka wore $220,000 worth of jewelry on the big day. Yes, you heard that correctly. Let's break it down. The earrings, made of diamond and platinum, were worth $130,000 on their own. She then opted for a $90,000 diamond bracelet and then, of course, a wedding band to seal the deal. While on a trip to the United Kingdom to support her father at a business roundtable with industry professionals from both the United States and the UK, Ivanka opted for a gorgeous skirt from designer label Burberry, which featured soft pleats, a spotted print, and a knee-length hemline, as noted by Express. She paired the skirt with a coordinated blouse, also from Burberry, that featured a pussycat bow detail. And if she didn't have enough Burberry throughout her look, she topped it off with a pair of the label's pumps. So, let's go through the prices. The skirt was $1,102 on its own, and the blouse was the same price. The shoes were $713, so altogether the Burberry ensemble was almost $3,000. Although Ivanka Trump has made a habit of wearing new designs fairly often, she did recycle this look from 2019. Ivanka wore the skirt in 2020 and paired it with a modest black sweater and heels. She showed off the fresh take on the Burberry skirt in a photo taken to celebrate her husband on Father's Day. We love an outfit repeater. It's tough to walk on grass in heels, but that didn't seem to deter Ivanka Trump when she walked across the White House lawn to board Marine One for Camp David back in 2018. The first daughter opted for a pair of $1,490 Oscar de la Renta high-waisted trousers for the occasion, according to the Daily Mail, and she paired the pants with a timeless white top. The pants themselves caused quite a stir, given how much extra material there was at the end of each pant leg, despite Ivanka pairing them with classic black stiletto heels, and even the Daily Mail conceded that her shoes were most likely sinking into the ground, a fate that we wouldn't wish on our worst enemy. Ivanka paired the effortless look with a pair of sunglasses and wore her straight blonde hair in her classic middle part. If she has a tip for walking on soggy grass in 5-inch heels, we'd love to hear it. Since entering the White House, Ivanka Trump has led a number of initiatives, including the Women's Global Development and Prosperity Initiative, and advocacy work for fair opportunity for working parents. But the outfit she chose while attending an event with working parents at the White House back in 2018 may have missed the mark just slightly. For the occasion, Ivanka chose a white fitted dress from designer Amelia Wickstead that cost $2,110, as reported by Express. The dress featured a high neckline, a fitted bodice, and black button detailing. She paired it with a Chanel purse, a pair of black sunnies, black stilettos, and of course her classic straight hairstyle with a middle part. And while we fully admit that she looked absolutely beautiful, the cost of the dress alone was more than what most working parents pay in rent per month in the United States. While on the job in September 2019, Ivanka Trump wore army green in one expensive look. While on a trip in Bogota, Colombia to visit female police cadets at the General Santander National Police Academy, Insider reports that Ivanka's khaki green Joanna Ortiz dress was worth about $1,650. The dress was a bold choice. According to the product description, the dress was, quote, made from comfortable cotton blend fabric and dyed a deep forest green hue with crisscrossing ties at the waist and a voluminous skirt with a dramatic flounced hem. The first daughter paired the statement look with muted pumps and her chopped bob haircut. Due to the high-profile nature of the visit with the female cadets, Ivanka took to Instagram to describe the work she was doing abroad, saying, "These courageous women have all overcome significant hardships to be where they are today. Like Colombia, they are not looking backward, they are looking forward." Unfortunately, Ivanka's words weren't what was best remembered by her trip. During her time in Colombia, wind caught the sleeves of her dress, bringing them up near her neck, making for an awkward Ivanka Trump moment seen by millions. The G20 summit is known as a meeting place for foreign leaders, but Ivanka Trump has also made it a platform for high fashion. While attending the 2019 summit with her father in Japan, Ivanka turned heads in a Valentino dress, according to Express. The designer dress was made from a light pink silk that was adorned with a delicate print. It featured a high neckline and bell-shaped sleeves. Now for the cost. The Valentino dress alone set Ivanka back more than $3,600. In classic Ivanka Trump style, she paired the look with a white belt at the waist and wore her straight hairstyle with a middle part, but in a deviation from her go-to natural makeup look, she opted for a bolder pink lip and darker eye makeup. In a room full of world leaders, Ivanka clearly knew what to wear in order to stand out from the crowd. While on a trip to Ethiopia to launch a women's global development and prosperity initiative called 2X Africa, as reported by NBC News, Ivanka Trump revisited designer Amelia Wickstead while meeting with the country's president, Saleh Work Zewde. She opted for a bold floral printed dress that featured a high neckline, a collar, button detailing, and long sleeves. The dress was worth $1,655. The dress is described as having, quote, loose bell sleeves with ruffle trim that mirror the swinging movement of the full skirt. shirt. To stay cool in potentially high temperatures, the dress was made of 100% linen. She finished the look with a pair of white pumps and, of course, her sleek long hair parted down the middle. Writing about her work on her Instagram account, Ivanka said that the trip left her looking forward to a continued partnership with the country. She wrote, "I reflect on the many impressive Ethiopian and African Union leaders and entrepreneurs that are proactively seeking to advance women's economic empowerment." Check out one of our newest videos right here. Plus, even more list videos about first family outfits are coming soon. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell so you don't miss a single one.